Hello, Kyler with FollowHook. Mailchimp is a powerful email automation tool that I've used quite a bit for my business, my wife's business, and I've enjoyed it a lot. I'm personally moving more towards ConvertKit. There's some things about ConvertKit that I like a little better than Mailchimp, but that doesn't mean Mailchimp isn't an amazing tool used by quite a few people out there. Now, a couple pluses for Mailchimp. They have lower cost plans. They have a free plan, which ConvertKit does not have. They also have a $10 monthly plan for up to 500 contacts. So they have some lower price plans to get you started without spending as much money. Whereas ConvertKit, I think you have to start out at spending like $29 a month. Now, that sounds like a lot more, but here's the thing, that plan in ConvertKit allows you to have like 2,000 subscribers. So by the time you get up to 2,000 subscribers in Mailchimp, you're going to be spending probably around the same amount of money. So just bear that in mind. The other thing, Mailchimp, in my opinion, from what I've seen, has the best email editor out there. It takes a little bit to get used to, but they allow you to create very pretty graphical emails. And if that's what you want to do, Mailchimp's going to make you a lot happier than ConvertKit. ConvertKit is more about personal looking emails without the graphics. Not that you can't put any images in, but they believe that emails sent like you would send an email to anyone from an email client have a better chance of being read than the pretty ones. The pretty ones look nice, but some argue that the conversion rate with them isn't what it could be. So again, that's your personal preference, just letting you know before you sink your teeth into one of these email marketing platforms. To create a Mailchimp account, you simply go to Mailchimp.com and click on the Create an Account or Create a Free Account button on their homepage. It's typically up on the top right, and it's going to take you to a screen like this. You just need to enter an email, a username and a password, and then click Get Started, and they're going to send you an email. So go ahead and do this, pause the video, and then once you've done that, join me on the other side. Okay, so after Mailchimp sends you the activation email, they're going to take you through an initial setup of your account. And it might look a little complicated. They're going to offer you some services like trying to help you, market to your audience, stuff like that. You don't have to do anything. Just say you want to do that later. You don't want to do it. And then the other information they want is very simple, address information, which is required by law, international law for email marketing, straightforward stuff like that. So once you're done, you should see a screen similar to the one we see here. So we've got our account set up. Now they want us to start designing our first email. I'm going to say I'll do this later. And then they want us to add contacts. Again, I'm going to do this later. And then send your first email. I'll do this later. Great. Let's just go to my dashboard. So here's an example of what you may have seen in the initial account setup. I'm going to just hit the X up here to close this so that I can just see my dashboard. So now up on the top, if I go to Audience, this is going to show all of my contacts. Audience is Mailchimp's term for your subscribers, your people, your contacts, etc. Now I'm going to go up to the top and jump over to the left and click on Campaigns. Campaigns is the term for Mailchimp email automation. So any email series I have going out are going to show up here under Mailchimp Campaigns. Next is Templates. So a huge plug for Mailchimp. If you like pretty graphical emails, Mailchimp makes that very easy. And they let you design your own based on templates that they have, and you can save that template fully configured with all of your social media links and things like that, which saves a ton of time when you're sending emails out in the future, whether you're setting up a new campaign or just sending out a broadcast email to your list. If I were to click Create a Template here, it's going to show all of the templates that I can choose from, and then I can open any of these and continue to customize it. Not going to do that in this lesson. I'll cover that in another lesson. Let's go ahead and click back to templates down here on the bottom. And one thing to know about Mailchimp is they like to use the bottom for additional navigation. So if you can't figure out where to go at the top, look on the bottom and it's probably down here. Okay, we talked about audience already. Reports. Reports is something you're going to look at when you have email campaigns or automation going. Again, we'll cover that in another lesson. And then Content Studio is where a lot of your media is uploaded that you're using in your campaigns. Other common sense things, if you click up on the top right and go to Account, you can change different things about your account like billing, different settings, etc. So congrats on setting up Mailchimp. This is Kyler signing off. I appreciate you being a FollowHook customer, and I'll see you in another Mailchimp lesson really soon.